bad. Here we go. Now we got something to work with. This definitely, to me at least, looks a little bit like Asia. This might sound... actually, now it looks kind of European. It might sound a little bit racist or stereotypical, but the way I try to determine if it's Asia is if I see... In South Korea, it was like all Hyundai and Kia and Daewoo cars. So I try to look at the cars and use those as an indicator. That's like a Fiat, which indicates to me that this might be Europe and I can't really see what's going on here. I can't see what language. Oh, Centro Comercial do Lago. This could even be Africa, maybe? Like, I have no idea. I don't have too much information to go on here. If only I spoke whatever language this was. You know what? Okay, I'm going to go with... I'm like looking at the people in the vehicles. This is creeping me out now. I'm going to say that this is... maybe this is going to be like Tbilisi, Georgia. That's going to be my guess. Actually, maybe even like Kiev. Okay, let's go Kiev in the Ukraine. Oh my god, it was fucking Paraguay. I was not even close. That might actually be Brazil. Yeah, I think it's still Brazil. I never get the Brazil ones every single time. I think it's such a big country. I think it could be like 9 or 10 different ones.
Okay.
This one looks real cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder, do any of you guys recognize this bridge?
No.
If so,
Not
you
at
just
all.
won.
But bridges are super useful in this game. So let's...
Yeah. Whoa,
Okay,
I see a
okay.
huge, like, burned out factory in the distance. You see that?
More post-apocalyptic here.
Is it burned out, or is it just...
I think it's being constructed.
Maybe it is being constructed. The color makes it look really messed up.
Huh. Okay.
I want to get into
Oh,
that
wait.
city. Do you think we have time?
Maybe.
Yeah, just...
Well,
All right,
how
I've
many
got a
clicks do
language.
you have to get to travel at like 100 kilometers per hour? Okay. All right, that's useful. Do you guys also have like notepads up in front of you?
No.
I have a physical notepad, which I'm taking
Yeah.
score down.
Same.
I'm not writing anything down. I'm just keeping
There's
it
your
all up
problem
here.
right there.
Yeah,
Like, we have 2 minutes. How can you forget something within 2 minutes?
You never know, man. Maybe.
Okay, I'm just looking.
Oh,
looking,
whoa,
looking,
what happened? I
looking.
just teleported.
It's magic, man.
I just double-clicked on the map
Oh.
and ended up...
Oh, I know the name of the place, but I just don't know which country I'm in. Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I know
Oh,
the
my viewers are
continent
gonna
I'm
hate
going to
me for
guess.
This is my worst continent.
Yeah, same.
I guess it's, yeah, well, I was going to say my viewers are going to hate me again because I cannot tell the difference between Portuguese and Spanish still.
Yeah. I don't think you gave anything away with that clue there.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
probably not.
Yep.
Uh,
Is there anything interesting to see here? See.
I can get
Cantino? What's
up
that?
close and personal with this auto shop here.
Yeah, it seems like this whole section of town is like auto shops and a really purple shop that says Lilas. Okay.
Alright, that's the end.
Okay.
We've got to guess.
Oh man.
I'm
Oh,
going to
this is
screw
tough.
this one up. I
I'm
know
not
that much.
sure. I'm not sure where I'm going to guess.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
But,
Okay, I'm ready.
yeah, okay.
Oh no. Oh,
Oh.
no. Emerson's
damn it.
guess was horrible.
Yeah, wow, what was he doing? That's hilarious.
All right.
Alright. Oh, it was in
Oh.
Brazil.
It wasn't Brazil.
It's all
This gets me
Brazil,
every
man. I'm telling
time.
you, GeoGuessr is Finland, Alaska, Brazil, the game.
And Australia.
I guess
Don't forget
Colombia. So, I got
But
1849.
Brazil's like my Waterloo. It really is.
I
Really?
was 2253 points.
1248 points. God damn it.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Alright.
Relaunching Tory Bash if we're still doing that.
I actually just started a game of GeoGuessr.
Oh, okay.
So I'll play this, and then, I don't know, man, we'll figure it out. You sound good, though.
So far, hopefully.
You sound good. So I don't know. You can tune into my stream for a second if you want. I'm going to do some exploration here to see where we are. I agree with you, Chad, that this looks kind of Australian. But it's hard to tell. Oh, there's a cyclist over here. That red sand makes me think Australia. Oh, this dude is Australian as hell.
Wow, Nick doesn't sound like shit. What even is left?
Oh, and then, of course, immediately as you said that, you cut out.
Life. Yeah, suck it, chat.
I don't know, man.
We can't have nice things.
I wouldn't get too excited yet. Was there like a known fix for that Skype issue?
Restart your computer.
That was it?
Yeah, I think it's just an error that happens sometimes. But if it's still broken, then, I mean, I reset my router, I reset my modem.
Ooh. Okay, the sign says,
I reset everything.
Atencio, cyclistas ao longo do treco. I don't think this is Australia. I think this may be somewhere in South America. It's not Oklahoma, chat. Probably. No passing.
Despite the insanity that's going on here, Inadequate Circle still subscribed. Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated.
Thank you, Inadequate Circle. You're an adequate circle in my book. I'm going to say that this is in Brazil. And I really don't know where in Brazil. I'm going to say it is here in Maranhão. That's not so bad. It was in Brazil. It was pretty far away, but I'm content with my points there.
Yeah. Deck stacked against you, man.
And then we've got some kind of... There's palm trees here, dirt roads. There's a man or a lady. No, it's both. They're riding a bicycle.
Let's start with the Australia assumption.
Yeah, I think you're not necessarily wrong on that one. Where's the closest thing that we can actually... Sorry, southeastern, not southwestern. My mistake.
Look for a kookaburra or something.
There's no kookaburras, Nick.
There should be.
Okay, well, what about the livestock down... Oh, Jesus. There was livestock. There were some kind of cows. This doesn't look like Australia to me.
See if there's a roo in the road.
To me, this looks like... This could be Africa. It's not Arizona, okay?
It's the slightly reddish tinge in the soil, right?
No, it's not. It's that these houses, I mean, they've got like the thatched roofs and stuff like that.
They do.
I don't know. That doesn't strike me as an Australian thing.
Venezuela?
Could be South America. I haven't seen anything to give me like, you know, any kind of clues to language. Let's keep moving on a little bit here. Could be Cuba. I don't know. I can't move any further in that direction.
New York City, obviously.
This is Central Park. Oh, there's white in the soil. What about? Does that tell you anything?
There's a high concentration. No, I know that much.
Oh, you know what, Nick?
Yeah.
Look at those plants in 30 seconds. To me, that kind of looks like a sugar plant.
And it's a salt plant.
It can't be that, but I appreciate that you're still guessing here. And
it's GeoGuessr, yeah.
This looks a little bit more like the Caribbean to me.
The Caribbean, yeah.
Yeah. So I think we could be looking at like a Barbados or something like that. I would like to see a language though. This looks like Tropico.
That's like Cuba, right?
Man, it's Oklahoma. Brazil, you scumlord. Yeah, it could be. I've got some good news, Nick. Your mic hasn't cut out in a little while.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love hearing that.
I love hearing you.
What I like to do when I play games like this is I like to bank completely on the first person to make an extremely exclamatory statement in chat. That way, wrong, but at least you can tell them that they were wrong.
So the first exclamatory statement I saw when you said that was, it has to be the North Pole.
All right, so, well, that's... They're not even trying. That doesn't count.
I'm guessing for something in the Caribbean. I'm going to say it's the Dominican Republic. It was Brazil. That was one game of GeoGuessr.
Oh, chat said it was Brazil.
Lots of people in chat did say it was Brazil. That's my bad. Best worst stream ever. I appreciate that. All right, I'm looking around. To me, this looks not North American or European. I'm going to say that this is probably in Australia, could be in Africa, Could be somewhere in Asia, could be somewhere in South America. It's a continent that I don't have much first-hand familiarity with. Can we identify this tree species? Long, thin leaves. Makes me think that water is fairly scarce, you know? Good surface area to volume ratio for stuff like that. Let's keep moving along here. Lots of shrubbery. Lots of clouds. Not super hilly. I'm going to keep going down this road a little bit. It does kind of... Oh, there we go. So that's what I was looking for. Some kind of abode. Houses, it means signs. Signs means language. And language tells me almost nothing. Faz BR07. Is this Portuguese? Brandão de Souza Bizende. Could this possibly be like a resort in South America? I mean, BR, I was just assuming was Brazil. I can't say for certain if it's Brazil. But everyone's saying Brazil. This is a nice place. This is like a hacienda or something here. It's got a nice swimming pool. I'm going to guess that this is somewhere in Brazil, and I'm going to say it's near the Amazonas. Maybe not in the Amazon, but, you know, maybe it's in Manaus, fairly close by. Ooh, okay, it was in Brazil. Brazil's a large country. I was still 1,400 kilometers away, but that was pretty good. What an interesting one that was. All right, this to me looks like these are more northern trees. Could be Northern Europe. Well, not northern, but mainland Europe. Could be the Pacific Northwest, maybe, but what is that sign? All right, no double driving here. No double driving. Okay, what is this car? It is a car that I have not seen. Let's move forward a little bit over here. They're driving faster than us. It's making it a little difficult. To me, this, you know, GeoGuessr has a little bit of a hard-on for Yukon, Alaska, Northwest Territories, stuff like that. But I do worry that maybe this is a different area altogether. Every single one of these pictures looks like it was taken with a serial killer's camera. Like, doesn't this look like the last known photograph of this car? We're driving on the right, so we're not in like England. Shit, dude, but I've never seen these cars before, so I don't think this is going to be Northwest Territories, Yukon, Alaska. Here we go. Something stationary to get a look at. Come on. Oh, you passing? Well, it's like a camping area. I wanted that person to be taking a shit. What the... Okay. Oh, this is a good piece of information. Are they holding a baby? Is that a baby inside of a picnic basket? What happened here? This is a gravel truck. I have no idea. But I don't think it's North America. So I'm going to suggest that this is in South America somewhere. Maybe that's an incredibly foolish decision. I'm going to say South America. I'm just going to click in the middle of South America. Ah, it was in Brazil again. Not so. That was actually closer than the other time we guessed. Or did I guess over here? No, I guessed in Bolivia. That's not so bad. I can live with that. These are some tough guesses so far. Could have been worse. So this is a football pitch somewhere. You can tell by the pilot seats and the football pitch. And it doesn't appear to be any kind of like signs or sponsors or anything yet. we can walk around the pitch, which at this point just seems like an exercise in. Well, we had a person. Where you at, dog? Okay, this could quite literally be almost anywhere on Earth. There are obviously some guesses that I have. There's some places you could probably rule out more likely. This is probably not that likely to be the United States or Canada. That rules out an enormous portion of the population, or of the geography. You know, Canada and the U.S. are large countries. How big is it? I mean, it's big, right? I'm going to guess Brazil. I mean, that seems like a logical guess. So there were games in Rio de Janeiro. There were games in Manaus. We'll say Rio, though. Where was it? Fortaleza. That was still a pretty good guess, given the limited amount of contextual clues there. I thought, when I think Kentucky, I think Midwest, which is probably, now I'm realizing, totally incorrect. So this is an interesting soil type we got going on here. On the side of the road. The sign doesn't ever seem to get closer. Let's say 700 meters? Yeah, okay. Cachoeira Dourada. Something something Polis. Something something Polis. Quirianopolis. I don't think that's Greek. I mean, it might be derived from Greek, but it's not Greek, though. It's Spanish or Portuguese, is it not? Tumbiara. Man, I don't know. Should probably stop using the zoom function so much to actually use signs. Yeah. Itumbiara, 5 kilometers. Well, I mean, there's your Googling tip, if that's what you're using, but I play this as if I'm a traveler on a new planet. Rio Verde, okay. Rio Verde. Is that not in Brazil? Which one is there's the Rio Grande. There's Rio de Janeiro. But where the fuck is... Oh, was that I thought I saw a Polis there. Where's the Rio Verde? Polis Station. I like that. I'm a big poopy stink butt. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. I'm assuming this is Brazil. Doesn't necessarily have to be Brazil. But I'm not really getting a great vibe for where rivers are. It's a lot harder to look for rivers than it is to look for cities. I'm just gonna put this like here. It was Brazil. I was actually pretty far away, but that's not so bad. Okay, here we go. Oh, good start. I want to break 13,000 points on this one. And this will be our last one for today. So this is not a good start. There's no double passing. No double driving here, sir. I remember that we had that one earlier. Okay, so maybe we'll drive the right way here so we can actually see the signs. And open up our eyes and all that. I have to say again, thank you very much for joining me on the show. I didn't realize my mic was so high. Sorry. Yeah, it's been an interesting NLSS. Didn't really expect to be doing, 1,000 hours of solo GeoGuessr, but shit happens. You got to roll with the punches sometimes. All right, so there's still no double driving allowed. Are we passing this car? Are we doing the double driving? It's a Chevrolet. It's been our curse thus far. I've learned that they drive Chevrolets everywhere. Thanks for having tinted windows, asshole. What if that was Tom Cruise driving? That would make my guess a little bit easier. I really can't believe that this is the United States. I mean, I guess I could believe it. But I strongly... Whoa, that was clear. I strongly doubt it. What are you driving, good sir? You are... I don't even know. What the... It's like a Do the Disco or something. I have no idea where this is. So you got me, game. You stumped me. We might get the wrong continent for the first time. Congratulations. I've never seen that before. Why is that blurred out? That's what gets me. Am I not supposed to be seeing languages or something? Wah! Up, down, to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. Very self-aware. Sometimes you can tell by, you know, the flora, or sorry, the fauna roadkill where you're at. That appears to be a buzzard. Perhaps a crow. NL Panic Broadcaster has just subscribed. I don't really know how to respond to that, but thank you nonetheless. Night Ghost, did you subscribe and I missed it? Maybe I was away for a moment? Finally, we've had some houses here. It's an old school satellite dish, man. We have a ton of seemingly Brazilian areas here. Palacio. Oh, okay. Well, let's use the very limited clues that I have. I watched the World Cup final. In the World Cup final, there was an Argentinian player named Palacio. Let's say we're in Argentina. Close to Buenos Aires. Not so bad. Of course, it ended up being in Brazil because it's always in Brazil, but at least that gave me a reasonably good thing to draw from. You're gonna go buy a wooden balloon?